heart and soul, and so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and our home team. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one. So they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I have a mic, nigga.
Back lady, yellow lady, over. Yep. Here we go. Kill. 52 from 5.
On first down, Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Switch up. Check. Lucky. One twist.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Back. Jam.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Hey, Charlie. I hope you brought your left, because I'm about to take you to school. Back two with the mic. Mike back two.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze steps away to his left. That'll be complete to Cook. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And he's had great protection back there to throw, really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced. It also means the trainer didn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit. Also means that he's able to find targets downfield at his leisure. That allows him to be really accurate.
Good. Ready.
On play action, it's Breeze. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's brought
just
down
get out. I'm
before
doing
they
something.
get it across the 20-yard line.
I'm doing something. I can't hear you.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Bo, what?
Now they can breathe a little easier.
Bo, I'm doing
some room
something.
to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up
Bo,
to the
just take it, bro.
25-yard line.
It's all
Tough
zero.
running there.
Faster.
That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Red. Go.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That was the weakest pick off I've ever seen, though. That last pick, no fucking way. The weirdest interception I've seen.
White 90. Hey, Bill 80. Red Delta. Hey, Orbit.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, exit.
Here's Breeze to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Here, 21.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check. Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 28 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Macy, give me my phone real quick.
Good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A toss play. Gordon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. This one complete to Patton. A gain of 6 there on first.
So fucking lucky.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rivers now. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. On 3rd down, Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He may try and run for this. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And caught by Henry. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the complete. Really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync. And as he dragged across each zone, passed him off to each defender, ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
12. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, I'm going to go load it.
So that'll back him up 5.
Hey, Brown 80.
54. Mike, 54.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
He talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's
3rd and long for Rivers. He's got it to Williams. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now Gordon on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 44, Rivers. Pass incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. The end result, 21 yards. Rivers dancing to his left. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
You better not run out the pocket with Phillip.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It ain't over, nigga. Hey, it's close to over, nigga. But we gonna stop Melvin. It ain't close to over. All we gotta do is stop Melvin, nigga. Hey, you throwing them straight verticals on me and shit. I ain't gonna cap. You been throwing them fucking verticals on me. Felt you, though. They're fucking...
The Charger drive about to
get here comes going. A fucking sweep right.
14-3 and 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And not much to speak of.
You had me off guard. I ain't about to cap. Thought it was a sweep right.
The last play got
here comes up.
Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here it comes. God fucking damn, man.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh my God, you got me off guard. No, oh my God, why is he fucking open?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Do I gotta guard him myself? I don't know why he's open.
First down, Rivers. He completes it to Henry.
I should have fucking.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Now Rivers.
Give me that pick, bro. Why is that dude still catching that route?
Contact, no call, and it's third down.
Bro, you keep scaring me with that shit, bro. I don't know how you keep getting that vertical route,
put
nigga.
this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Fights loose.
Bruh.
There goes Melvin
He gets some dumbass runs, bro.
Melvin Gordon, 41 yards.
I don't know how
His guys are
he gets
back
them
within a
yards.
single score. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
What the fuck is you doing?
Easy.
From the gun, Rivers. And he'll get in for the 2 points.
That Melvin run is too easy.
Down to just a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
14.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze is going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Breeze. Again has it complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Like, what am I supposed
Last
to do
play,
about
they got
that
stopped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Check. Watch 54.
Operating from the gun. Rivers, complete. It's Henry. And brought down.
Should have had a pick right there with this online shit lagging.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. A first down throw here for Rivers. It's complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rivers hands off to Eckler. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
He's going to get 4.
How is that fucking toss so open, bro? He's going to run this dual dive right here on some bullshit. God.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Trying to power it ahead with one. And he is
I guess fullback.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
I don't know how, bro.
A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Breeze. He's got Smith here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So
that's a great game,
for
bro.
Charles
That's
Davis,
a great
I'm
fucking
Brandon
game.
Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL